Oh no, you can hear my space heater. I guess I'll turn it off. I don't want the space heater to be audible. Welcome on in, everybody. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Yes, it's time to do some spells. It's time to do some spells. Are you ready to I don't know what I'm saying. Hi everybody, welcome on in. Happy Tuesday. Sorry I'm super duper late. I fell down a rabbit hole that if I tried to explain it, it would just get more confusing, so I'm just gonna say sorry I'm late and leave it at that. Hi Raccoon, welcome on in. Hello Yar. Hello Rays. Rays being the first in, I think, in a while. It's been a while. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, if the Viathon ends today, it'll be the Biathon. I'm sorry you didn't appreciate my joke. Did you listen to other songs I sent you? Oh, no, I haven't listened to any other ones yet, but thank you for the reminder to check my DMs. You can ask anybody. I am the worst, I think, for responses, for Discord responses. And I always feel so bad, so if you ever send me a message and I don't reply to it, please just let me know, and I will check. I won't get mad if you remind me. Hey, good evening, Lerp. Good evening, good evening. Oh, I just realized something I have to do. What's that? Okay, I'm not supposed to touch my face with anything today, so I have to take the little fuzzy earmuffs off of my microphone so that they don't touch my skin. And I'm really glad I remembered that now. Thank you so much for the new follows. Thank you, Nadi. Mwah. 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 Thank you for the new follow, and thank you, Bats, for the new follow as well. Mwah. Mwah. I hope you enjoy your stay here. I hope you enjoy your stay in the apothecary. Welcome on in, Michael. Hey, Obsidian Healer. I know, right? Raise is really fast sometimes. Hi, Broken. Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Hey, Goth. Hey, Zapple. Hey, Lord Granule. How's it going? Hey, Sunny. Welcome on in. How's it going? What sorts of spells are you gonna do to us? My magic knowledge is surprisingly limited. It's much more limited than you think. I'm not very good. I'm not particularly great at magic, you know. Some know the lore, some do not. It's a Radiohead shoegaze song. Yeah, I do like shoegaze. Okay. I'll make a point to listen to those ones as well. I do forget. I'm so bad at checking my DMs. I've had stuff sit in my DMs forever before, and then I just see it, and then I feel like, wow, that person probably thinks that I hate them. But that's not true at all. Yeah, I really love shoegaze as well. One second, I didn't realize I didn't have V-Bridger on. And I feel weird without V-Bridger. There we go. Ah. I feel naked without my V-Bridger mouth tracking. And I didn't have it open. It's been a rough day. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, Zap. Feel free if you want to chat about it, that's totally fine. If it's something you just want to chill and decompress in the background, that's also okay too. The dance potion? I'm not very good at dancing either. But I guess with a dance potion we could change that. Hey, Lemon Tea Swizzle. Welcome on in. Welcome up. Welcome. Come get cozy, get comfy in the apothecary, okay? Everybody's welcome. to get comfortable and relax. We're here to relax tonight. If you haven't had some water in a while, I invite you to fill up your water bottle or a glass of water and have a drink. Stay hydrated. It's really important. Especially if you like to drink like pop and sodas and stuff in replacement of water. It can be really easy to forget to drink your water. So have some boring old water once in a while. It's good for you. I'm so disappointed in myself. I was excited for eggnog, and this time of year, I always get like the Circle K eggnog. And I got it and I completely forgot about it in my fridge, and now I don't know if it's good anymore. And I'm so sad because I love eggnog. And I think I just put it in a spot where I wasn't gonna notice it. And it was just kind of hidden. I'm such an eggnog fan. But I'm off to such a terrible start. I'm wearing a shirt with Tummy Ache Survivor on it. Where'd you get that shirt? I need to get one too. That'd be fun like pajamas or something. Planet Telex was recorded with the singer drunk as hell laying on a bed. Huh. Yeah, I mean, you can make art and you can make music anywhere, right? Anywhere and anyhow you want. I'll show you in the DMs, it'll be easier to explain. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know. I hope everybody is doing okay tonight. It's getting a little bit later into the night for me. It's like almost 9 p.m. So I'm getting comfy, I'm getting warm. Got my slippers and my pajamas. I need to get a pair of pajamas like this. These are the cutest pajamas. What are we feeling? Are we feeling pajamas? We feeling pajamas tonight. It's almost about 9. You're in the EST as well. Hey, Dark Zeus, welcome on in. Hi. Hi, how's it going? How are you doing? Your day was good, yay! I'm happy to hear that. I just vibed. Fair enough, fair enough. I didn't do too much today. What did I do today? I stopped at my veterinarian office. I bought some spinach and some kale at the grocery store so that I could make a smoothie. I got a skincare treatment done and my face burns a lot, so I took a nap. And now I'm just vibing with everybody. Yeah, pretty good, pretty standard day. Finishing up my paper for a law review. Right, you're doing law. I forgot. Must be nice to be in the end stretch of it and you're finishing up. Dark Necrowolf, hello! Also, Mr. Dead, did I say hi to you? Hi, Mr. Dead. I'm doing pretty okay. I hope you're doing okay as well. I had a good day. I had a productive day. I'm not gonna complain. Not gonna complain. I got some stuff to make pies. I'm gonna try and make... Oh my gosh, I saw a picture of the Baja Blast pie the other day. I don't know if I've ever tried Baja Blast in my entire life. Let me know how the pie is. I've never seen anybody try to make one from scratch. I'm seeing Baja Blast like everywhere now. I love the emotes. I'm glad to hear that, Ike. I gotta put up a poll in the Discord so that you guys can choose a new animated emote. Which was, one of the milestones that we hit most recently. Before I go into our ASMR, I will quickly show the milestones on the stream again, because it's been a little bit. We're in the last hour of the Viathon, and we've hit 576 points out of 1,000, which is insane. Which means we've unlocked everything up to Chat picks a new animated emote. And the remaining goals are a lore drop for 600 points, a Drunk Mario Party stream for 650. I will fan dub an entire episode of Naruto for 700. A 12-hour non-verbal ASMR video for 750. No comment for 800. DDR stream at 850. An IRL witch cosplay for 900. A 24-hour live stream for 950. And if we hit the goal, I will commission a brand new live 2D outfit from my model artist and rigger, and it will be a goth outfit for the new model. Who is in here eating? You better be the right cat. You better not be the bad cat. Okay. Just checking to make sure my other cat isn't in here stealing food. And then our stretch goals are, of course, I will write and hire somebody to illustrate a children's book about Vi's Apothecary that will become available for purchase at some point. I don't know how long it takes to publish a children's book, but I will actually do that for that stretch goal. 1200, I will get a potion tattoo IRL, and 1300, if you feel so inclined, is an NSFW art that I'll put on like Twitter and in Discord, and I'll put like a spoiler on it, so if that's something you don't want to see, nobody has to see it. And then just to go over our incentives again, each stream, so 5 points is name on model, 20 points is you get a PNG of your choice on stream, so like your character or maybe something that you find funny or that you want to put on the stream, I don't know. And 50 points I'll try drawing your avatar live or your character live on stream. And our top 3 donors for this event is going to be an early access Discord role, so whenever there's new stuff coming up, the people in that role will be the first to see it. So like new art, new assets, new model stuff. There will also be a group artwork commissioned of the top 3 donors, so they can use a character to represent them or whatever they would like. And then a personal thank you audio for each person. And that pretty much sums up the Viathon. Thank you so much for all of your support so far, everybody. It can take takes months to publish a book. Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to publish a book, so I think a children's book would be a cute way to get that started. I've never, like, felt the motivation to actually sit down and write one, though. But I would actually love to write one about the apothecary. I have an idea of how it would go, too. Hi, Gunk. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Baja Blast is okay, I guess. It's not as good as when I first tried it. What is the flavor profile? Is it just like a fruit punch flavor? Hey, Aura, welcome on in. You can make your own Baja Blast mixing blue Powerade, green Mountain Dew, and Sprite. Huh. I think I've tried Mountain Dew once in my life. You guys can probably name like all your favorite sodas, and I will have never tried any of them. Which is something that's like just occurred to me. Like, I've never tried Dr. Pepper. I don't know what Dr. Pepper tastes like. I don't know like what any sodas taste like. I've just never had them, except I've tried, I think, Coca-Cola. Like once. I've never tried Pepsi. I've never tried Fanta. I've never tried anything. I think I've tried Crush Cream Soda is like the only one I've ever drank. I think a full can of, which is kind of being generous. I don't know if I even like finished the can, but yeah, I think Crush Cream Soda is the only soda I've ever tried. I've never drank a Mountain Dew. I've never drank Sprite. Oh, ginger ale. If ginger ale counts, yes. I've drank a can of ginger ale. Hey, Cybertank. Hi, how's it going? Welcome. Okay, it's like a lime soda. No, why? I thought it was gonna be something like pineapple flavored. Or like super tropical. Maybe just because, you know, Baja Blast sounds tropical. I'm gonna unpause the ASMR redeem, so if anybody wants to redeem anything at this time, you can go ahead. And I'm gonna try my best not to touch my face. Lerp! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Lerp, thank you so much for the $150 contribution to the Viathon. Thank you! Thank you so much. We've added a bunch more time. And we hit the 600. And we hit the 600 point milestone, which means we're gonna do a lore drop. Thank you so much, Lerp. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Lerp, what the heck? What the heck? Thank you so much. Why is everybody misspelling Lerp's name in the chat? Thank you so much. Hold up. I just gotta do something. No, but for real, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, I do. And I know I can trust that you're taking care of yourself and you're putting yourself first. So thank you. I'm able to give a bit more now. I've got confirmation that I'm going back to work this week. I'm glad that you've got that consistency for yourself. And that you're taking care of yourself. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, first, let me put the name on the model. There you are. There you are. Looks like I have like a neck tattoo. Thank you, thank you. You go on vacay for 10 days on the 26th? Are you going anywhere special? I'm sure you're looking really forward to it. Hold on, let me just consult this list quickly. What else are we? Oop. Oh, also, Lerp, you can put a PNG of your choice up on the stream, so if you have like a character or something that represents you, or like an avatar, or if it's you just want me to put like a PNG of like, I don't know, Betty White or Robert Pattinson or just something funny up on the stream, I will. Let me know, okay? And I'll keep it on for the entire stream. They're on to us. Wait. Oh. I feel like you have a very interesting, like, exciting job. I just get that vibe, but you're very low-key about it. Hey, Lahong, welcome on in. Welcome on in. You are here for the daily tax. The daily goose tax. Would you like some bread? Would you like some bread? I'll throw bread to the geese like I did when I was young. Walter White. I'll send you one on Discord now. Okay, let me look for that. Hi, Nation. Hi, Nation. How are you? How are you doing? That's a good one. Okay, I'm gonna save this one and I'll put it up on the screen. Tasty Burger, thank you so much for the follow. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome on in. It was so windy here today, Vi. I saw a lone goose flying and we had a gust of wind and it took it and it started. Oh no. Oh no. That poor goose. I hope it was okay. Exploded Wolf, thank you so much for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate and thank you for the head pats. We're in our PJs tonight. We're being comfy. Alright, give me a second here. I'm gonna put Lerp's chosen image on the screen. Where is the program and the preview? Not. Okay. Oh, I see. I was being silly. Here we go. Let me just put this in the corner. And then I'll move this guy over onto this side. And then there we go. Wait. Oh. Cool. There we go. Oh no. Hold on. Let me move a couple of things. He's gonna be blocked by the chat. Where do I? I'll move Big Bunny. Big Buck. I'll move him, don't worry. I wasn't thinking that one through. Put him on your head. Or we could do something like, we could have him peeking out. I've done that before. We could do that. But I guess he's still gonna be blocked by the chat. I didn't think that through again. Or we could have him upside down. Well, either way, it's better than being on the bottom of the screen in the bottom left corner underneath the chat. Because then you're always gonna be covered by the chat. God grant me the serenity to accept the vibes that aren't rootin' tootin'. I'm gonna take that advice to heart. I'm gonna keep that as a personal mantra when I wake up in the morning. And there we go. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you again so much, Lerp, for your very generous tip. Thank you. Thank you. Let me know if there's any ASMR redeems that you prefer, you enjoy, and I'll make sure to do them. I sent you something on Discord. Sure, Raise. Let me see. Oh, you made some card sleeves with the rootin' tootin' raccoon. That's an excellent use of free will. Absolutely excellent. Let's see, let's see. But yeah, let me know if at any time, Lerp, you do have any redeems that you would like to request. And just let me know in chat. And I'll do those. Right now we have, for Goth, we have a go fuck yourself redeem. Go fuck yourselves. Goth girl forever. And we also have a sniffer. Ooh, that one's gonna be hard to do without me. I'm gonna do my best, chat, because I cannot touch anything to my face. But I'll do my best to do it without touching anything to my face. Yo, God, thank you so much. What the heck? Thank you so much for gifting us up to the community, to the Erebus. Thank you. Thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you so much for your kindness. Oh, you wanted it to be at the same time as the go fuck yourself. To make me seem like a monster. Thank you so much. Let me know if you have a sub redeem, okay? Animated Army? Hey, Hot Dog Lemonade. What's good? What's good? Welcome. Hey, Tiff. Good evening, Tiff. Welcome on in. How are you tonight? Welcome. Good to see you here. What did you do to be able to touch your face? If I ask, I got like the skincare treatment that I go for, like, well, I've been trying it out and I've been going like every like month and a half, and it makes your skin very sensitive for like the first day, and it makes you look like you kind of have a sunburn. And you're not supposed to touch your skin unless your hands are clean. And it's just been a struggle today. Yeah, it just kind of feels like I got a sunburn. But it'll be better tomorrow. I was gonna try and do it as soon as you did the go fuck yourself for the maximum funny to confuse. Okay, that would have been pretty funny. Ivan, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you for the new follow. I appreciate you. Hey, Fat, hi. How are you today? Welcome, my friend. Welcome, Fetster. Welcome in, Fetster. Hello. Hamburger. Welcome on in. What does talofa mean? I'm not sure what it means, but hello. I love all the little duck emojis. Very cute. Welcome on in. Hi, Trigoro. I've had a pretty good day today. How was yours? Oh, it's a hello in Samoan. Very cool. Did I say it right? I learned a new thing. Talofa. Samoan or Tuvaluan. Tuvaluan. It's a Samoan greeting. Well, hello to you too. Yay, I'm glad I said it right. My day's been good, thanks for asking. Happy to hear that. Grabbed an apple for dinner. Welcome back, Mr. Dead. Where's the protein? Where's the protein? We need protein. Thank you so much for the got a goat in my yard. Damn. Wish I had a goat in my yard. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Mwah. 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 Oh, I'm aware of that raise. I just decided to take the risk because it was accompanied by really cute duck emotes, and I'm like, it can't be it can't be a bad word. It can't be a bad word with little duck emotes, right? A long time ago when I was like a baby streamer, somebody got me with like a very, very bad word, very bad thing to say that was disguised as like somebody's name. And oh my god, that was like in 2020, and I felt like such a moron. I was like crying over it. I'm like, oh no, everyone's gonna think I'm terrible, and I was so upset. I was so upset. So now I'm really careful when I read messages because I still think about that. Although I don't really see people try to do that to streamers anymore. Or maybe it just doesn't really happen as much like in VTubing. Maybe it happens more to people who are doing like face cam. Thank you so much for the follow, QQ. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Mwah. 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 Wait. Wait. I'm sorry, I don't know if it's just because I'm like blind. Are those emotes even allowed? Like, can we have those here? Is that a penis? Like, I'm sorry, I'm blind. I can't tell. I honestly can't tell. I'm preparing. Oh my god, I love pumpkin cheesecake. It's just a man, but I'm like. But like, oh, is that like a shadow? No, okay, so I hovered over the emote, right? I hovered over the emote and there's like a shadow by his leg, and it looks like he's wearing shorts, and it looks like there's something like swinging out on like the left side of his shorts. But I couldn't really tell what it was. So I'm like, wait, what? Why'd you get banned because of the emote? Is that a win? Like, I don't know. No, you're fine. You're fine, Hamburger. You're all good. You're all good. I think your username's funny. Oh, it's the shadow of his arm. Okay. Well, you could see how it could be misconceived potentially. I'm on a mobile, so I can. No, I'm pretty sure it is just a shadow. My initial thought was that it wasn't. And I'm like, wait, how is that on Twitch? How are... It's all good. Thank you for clarifying. Thank you for the clarification. It's just a man. It's just a man. Get your mind out of the gutter. You want to do your fortune cookie a little bit later? No worries. No worries. I'm gonna do a sniffer redeem now for Goth. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'll do my best without putting my face on the microphone. wasn't so hard. I thought it was gonna be harder with having the little earmuffs on and putting my nose against it. But it actually worked out okay. Next up we have some tuning forks for broken. Tuning forks. There we go. Alrighty. Where's my little hammer? Wait, where is it? Oh. There it is. Toxic. 10 stream streak. Ah. Yay, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Oops, that's not muted. Let's fix that. I'm so proud of my consistency lately. For like how many months up until last month I was very inconsistent and I wasn't really streaming a lot compared to how I used to, but I've really been working on my consistency and it's been making me really happy that I've been more consistent. Very cozy type of night. It is. It's nice and warm. I think the new model too gave me a bit of like a boost. I mean, I was so preoccupied with like other stuff that was going on as well, and the new model definitely gave me a boost, but I also made things more manageable in my own life to where I've been able to stream more. And it's been great. I hated being so inconsistent, I really did. Thank you for the head pads. Thank you so much, Toxic. Next we have Wit and Froggy. Yeah, you're right. To be honest, dropping chemistry is what made my life so much more manageable. I don't know where I'll be at if I do decide, because I'm only taking 2 classes right now in university. I'm taking like the minimum amount, and they're both online, so it's very chill and they're very easy. But if I do decide to continue on, and then I'll be in like a bunch more classes. So I'm kind of worried next term if I'm gonna, how that's gonna affect me. Yeah, I dropped it. Oh my gosh, a few weeks ago, I dropped it. I got really, really behind to where there was like no possible hope in catching up without costing me my sanity, and it was such a hard decision. And I talked to advisors and I talked to therapy, and I was like, I don't like this. It's making me miserable. I'm just gonna drop it and then maybe I can come back to it at another time. Walter White's definitely not proud of me. I let down Walter White bad. Yeah, there's like learning groups that are hosted by like more senior members, more senior students. And what they do is they meet after the classes and they will go over the material, and those are pretty helpful because I tried finding a tutor and it's so freaking hard to find one. I tried so hard to find one, like damn. And there's all sorts of websites where you can find tutors, but they want you to pay money just to join the website, and I was just like posting like online, and I'm like, hello, is there a tutor for this class anywhere? I'll pay you, and nobody replied. Like, I don't know. Nobody, I feel like a lot of people just don't have time to do it. Even if they're being paid an adequate amount for their time, they just don't have time. Yeah, I hate chemistry. I love and hate chemistry. Like, I'm very much dedicated to the challenge of understanding it, because I wanna feel like I got past it and I was able to overcome that obstacle, and it's just really hard. But I think during the summertime I'm gonna do a lot of practices and stuff and like study just online and try to get ahead of it so that I don't think I'm gonna take it again in the next term. I think I'm gonna wait completely until the next year to retake the chemistry. Did you know 60% of dropouts are senior year of college after they suck all the money out of you? Really? Senior year? I was told that the hardest class in my entire degree is the first year chemistry, and once you get through that, you can get through anything. Yeah, study groups are great. Again, I got extremely behind. I got so behind, like multiple weeks, and I was struggling to catch up, and you can't do that with university or else you'll drown. So at least I know what to expect. Yeah, I couldn't find the list of people being paid to tutor. I looked everywhere. I guess I'd have to go into the office to find out this time. Exactly. Gotta crawl before you can walk. Like, I understood the basics of chemistry, but as soon as you get into, like, equations or, like, writing out the word problems, my brain isn't good at figuring out word problems. And when they're like, oh, sodium chloride mixed with, I don't know, like, calcium iodide, I'm just pulling things out out of nowhere. What does it make? And then I have to, like, just know, and I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to know, like, what numbers are supposed to be, like, in front of which elements, just by them, like, writing it as a word problem. And I think that's where I struggle, because a lot of, like, the high school grads, of course, they know how to do that, and that's just basic knowledge to them, and that was something I didn't understand. Yeah, I have little rats. What's the chemical formula for sucrose? Oh my god, I forgot. I don't even know. Isn't it like... Oh my god, I don't even know. Isn't it like C something? Don't worry, I failed biology. It's hard. I think I felt a lot better once I realized that it's okay, like, it's not abnormal to fail a class or two or to do horrible in your first year. It's not gonna mess everything up for you. If you do, you have room to improve. And if you want to do, like, grad school or other programs, they're not gonna look at your first year and be like, wow, that person sucked in their first year, I'm not picking them. Because it's not uncommon and it's okay. Some people are just so serious about their grades and have to, like, get every single last mark, but I don't have to be like that. Right now I'm just trying to pass the 2 classes that I am enrolled in, and that's good enough for me, so I've taken the pressure off. As long as it's a passing grade, I'm happy with it. And then I'll see what I do in January. I don't know. It's gonna be a lot harder because all the classes are in person next term. Pretty sure they can't even see it if you retake it and pass. Yeah, I just mean, like, if you, I guess you could retake it, but I'm saying that if you pass, but, like, you have just crappy marks in general in the first term, I don't think that's, like, a deal breaker if you have bad marks in the first term, as long as you get good ones, I think, in your last couple of years. No worries, Hamburger. No worries. See you later. I get so worried when I think about it because I don't want it to eat up all my time again. And it really is something you have to dedicate yourself to. Like, you can't be doing so many other things. Oh wait, we are doing really bad at the same time. But I have a hard time understanding that, and I still try to do everything at once anyway. I just don't want to end up in the same situation that I was in this year, because I was such a wreck. I was such a wreck, like, all of September and, like, half of October. It's all good, though. I'm sure I'll make the choice that is best for me. I do just want to do all the things. I can't commit. I can't commit, guys. some sleep, okay, Dark Necro Wolf? Rest well. Okay, we have a trigger word for long. Hunk. 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 Hunk, hunk, hunk. Hi, Prime Spud. Hey, Prime Spud, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Oh, oops. Heartbeats is what we're gonna do next. We're gonna hydrate and we're gonna do heartbeats. Whenever I do the honking noise, I'm gonna show you guys what it reminds me of. Oh my goodness. I love this cat. I think, yeah, this is the video I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, this is the video I think of when I do the honking sound. It's one of, like, it's probably my favorite cat breed. They're so funny. And they make a little honking sound instead of a meow. Honk! It's so cute. Oh, I cannot lift my arms today. I cannot lift my arms today, chat. I overdid it at the gym yesterday. And my arms still feel like jello. you so much for the follow, Austin Tense. Thank you so much. Mwah. 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 Thank you very much for the new follow. I hope you enjoy your time here. Please get comfy. Make yourself comfortable. Hey, Senpai, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Walter. Hey, Frigid. Hi, Frigid. Howdy, partner. Well, you're welcome, Mr. Dead. Aw, Yar, thank you so much. Thank you for gifting a sub to Raccoon. That's really sweet of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your emotes, Raccoon. Thank you, Yar. Let me know if you would like a redeem, okay? What would you like it to be? Oh my gosh. Walter, okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Alright, thank you again for the gifted sub. Walter. Walter, you're gonna get me killed, Walter. Walter. There's no way we're gonna move all these rats, Walter. W-A-L-T-U-H. Walter. Okay, that's gonna be like a thing that I randomly say for the next 24 hours now, because it's gonna be an earworm. It's become one. Frank, are you here for your trigger word? Or, sorry, oh my god. Frank, are you here for your fortune cookie? Because I think you said you wanted it later, so if you're not here, I'll just wait and leave it in the queue. Walter. Damn it, see? See? New vocal stem. Oh my gosh, I've got the Northern Lights right now. I'd love to see the Northern Lights. Walter. Well, that one I read because it was in the chat. Oh yay, just in time for Frank. Just in time. Let's go. Pardon my loud yawning. I just organized my office drawers too. just organize them. Yeah, that's right, Goth, of course. Yes, you do. Next up, we've got a fortune cookie for Frank. Oh wow, it's the one I took from a mandarin. This isn't even one of my like bulk fortune cookies. It's one it's probably like got the same kind of fortunes in it, but this is a special one. Because I got it at the mandarin. Oh no, it fell on the ground. Sorry guys. Walter. I dropped my fortune cookie. Or I dropped the fortune cookie paper. This might be a different one. This looks a little different than the wings ones I usually get. Okay, Frank, your special fortune cookie, misfortune cookie. No, this is a good fortune cookie. You'll accomplish more later if you take some time for yourself. You'll accomplish more later if you take some time for yourself. That's so true. That's so true. What is it in French? Vous accomplirez davantage plus tard si vous prenez du temps pour vous-même. Or vous-même. Is it vous-même or I think vous-même. And your lucky numbers are 5, 8, 17, 28, 29, and 37. Yeah, I tried my best. I really tried to read the French. That's a pretty good fortune. Yeah, the best you can is good enough. 5, 8, 17, 28, 29, 37. 5, 8, 17, 20, 28, 29, 37. I'm sorry for my shit French. My absolute trash French. But hey, doing these fortune cookies is making me read French again. Dix-neuf? That's 19. This was 29. So that would be 29, right? Dix-neuf. No, that's 19. These, oh, because it's on, got him. These nuff, more like, these nuts, got him. I hate it. I hate this. Okay, what do we have next? We have... I don't know. Man, I'm sorry, I said these. And it popped into my head. Story time request. I have a couple in here. If it's cool with you guys, I'll read some more poems from my poetry book. This one's for Raccoon. I'll read some more from my book. Oop, if I can sit this here and not have it fall apart. You guys are silly. I would never say that. Okay. And if you weren't here when I said this before, this is from a book called Between Heaven and Earth, Poems About Losing and Finding Yourself. And it's poems by a poet who uses the handle The Fallen Poet. Alright, I'm just opening to random ones when I read from this, so it could be anything. I find it odd how no one really knows the real you. Not fully. Not the parts that you bury deep. Not the thoughts that you keep to yourself. Because they're too heavy. Too strange. Too much. They see the surface, the smiles, the carefully chosen words. The version of you that feels safe to know. Safe to show. But what about the rest? The fears that you carry quietly, the dreams that feel too big to say out loud, the questions you still haven't answered. I wonder if someone saw you, all of you, what would they say? Would they still stay? Or would they step back, unsure of what to do with all your chaos, all your beauty? Maybe that's why we keep pieces of ourselves hidden. Not because we're afraid of being seen, but because we're afraid of being misunderstood. And yet, somewhere deep down, you hope someone will notice, will see past the surface and say, I see you. That was a good one. There's a lot of sad ones in here, so I try to, when I open to a sad one, I'm like, ooh, maybe we won't do that. Maybe we won't make chat sad tonight. Okay, this one works. Hey Riggs, welcome on in. And Nicholas, thank you for the follow. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you, Nicholas. Please make yourself comfortable, okay? Hey Snoozy. Oh no, I hope your stuffy nose gets better soon. Get some Vicks Vapor Rub and some hot tea in you. I definitely aspire to be open enough with someone to truly know each other. That's beautiful. It can be so hard to do that. To not hide multiple pieces of yourself for fear of how people are going to see you. It's really nice when you can make that type of connection with somebody. The second one that I'll read is called My Pain Didn't Make Me Stronger. My pain didn't make me stronger. It made me shrink when I should have stood tall. It taught me to apologize for things that weren't my fault. It made me believe that love had to be earned, that silence was safer than honesty, that being needed was the same as being wanted. I learned to carry what wasn't mine, to fix what was already broken, to measure my worth in what I could offer, and not in who I was. If someone left, I thought it was my failure. If someone was hurting, I made it my responsibility. If love felt distant, I tried harder. To the child within me, I see you now. I hear you, and I'm sorry no one told you that love isn't a debt to repay. You don't have to earn your place here. You don't have to hold on to pain just because it's familiar. You don't have to carry what was never yours to begin with. Let it go. Let yourself breathe. Let yourself exist without justification. Because this moment, this weight, this version of you is not forever. And I'll put the book down, right there. A can't opener. My goodness. let's do our ear picks redeem that we have next. Damn, my arms are so messed up. I can't open her, I hardly know her. Base Freak, happy 2 years. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you for the 2 years. Holy heck. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Dead. Hey, Unknown Jord. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Would I rather English castle or a Japanese? Oh, a Japanese castle. I like a Japanese castle. Hi, Jay. Hi, Jay. Welcome on in. How's it going? How's it going? What's new? Right, everybody, we need to be. much for following. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your stay. Would you rather restart your life at age 10 and go back with all your memories, or get 10 million right now? I would take the 10 billion. I don't really think I would want to go back. I think knowing everything would be weird, and having to live through being 10 to like 19, 20 again would suck. Thoughts on rice? I like rice. I love rice. Hey, Buttered. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. Hi. How's it going? You would go back, yeah? With the knowledge you have now? Interesting. That's quite a choice to go back and choose to live those years again. Hey, Vietnam, thank you for the follow. Mwah. 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 It would be nice to be able to fix mistakes you might have made in the past, too. That's true, that's true. I've been asked this question a few times, just like, I guess, due to my history with cancer. Like, would you wanna, if you could go back now that you know, and you could stop things from getting as bad as they did? And it's like, for me personally, I genuinely wouldn't. Even if it means that I'll have like a shorter lifespan, I can't imagine going back and my life ending up different, you know? I really can't imagine. Even if it would mean that I'd get to live with a clean bill of health, I still wouldn't go back. Because I'm just so thankful for my life now and the people I have in it now. And it would be so different. It would, like, be so different. Oh, no, I know you weren't asking because of that, Zapple. I was just thinking because, like, I've had people ask me that because of that. Like, would you want to go back and, like, try and fix it if you could? I know that's not why you asked, though. Like, if there's any mistakes that you made. Yeah, I made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes. You guys have no idea. But even if I went back and I changed those things, the outcome that I have today would not be the same. And I can't really imagine another life. Wait, you have cancer? Yeah, there's a whole bit about it. We fundraise for charities and stuff sometimes. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Yeah, I was diagnosed like 10 years ago now, so it's kind of old news to most people in my life. Thank you for that, Pats. Yeah, that's quite the question. I wouldn't call it a bit. Yeah, I guess that's not really the proper... I was looking for a way to say, yeah, it's a whole thing. But I guess, yeah, that's not the proper definition of the word bit. I think we have humming. Yeah. I don't really talk about it unless we're doing like a fundraiser stream or if the topic comes up, for the most part, because I don't want people to feel bad for me. I don't want people to be like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Are you gonna die tomorrow? No, not that I'm aware of. I'm fine. I'm fine. I've been fine for like the last 6 years. So yeah, I think I just don't want to freak people out and make people sad. I'm okay. I'm not going anywhere, guys. I'm okay. Not that I'm aware of. If anything changes, I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know. If like I'll just come on stream and be like, today's my last day on Earth, and nice knowing you guys. Remember to drink your water and don't chew on batteries. But let's see. I think we have. Yeah, we've. No, I'm not going. I know. I'm not going anywhere. I promise. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I don't want to make anyone cry or sad. I don't want to make anyone cry or sad. Everything is okay. I was just saying, like, if that was a circumstance that we were in, but we're not. Everything's okay, everybody. Don't cry. It's okay. I'm good. I'm all good. Okay, I need some water. Hey, Mufasa, long time no see. I do have a gang tattoo on my chest now. I think I made a joke about that earlier. How have you been? Welcome on in. Okay, now I have to figure out like a humming routine to do. Also, Vietnam Television, thank you so much for the follow. I don't think I acknowledged that earlier. Mwah, 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 mwah. Did you ever get the VR set up? Yes, I've been testing it out, and I had to go and get contact lenses so that I could wear the headset, but I did get contact lenses. So I'm hoping to do a VR stream sometime this month. I think we're gonna end up just using a different model though, because the one that we were trying to use had some technical issues, which is in part why we didn't do one for so long. But I'm happy to just use like a basic model from like the model shop, just to be able to do a VR stream, because I've been really wanting to. But everything's all good. We should be able to do one soon. I'm not very familiar with streaming VR, so I hope everybody's very kind to me when I do, because I'm probably gonna be like all over the place, and it's gonna be ridiculous on the very first time. But then we'll get better. But I'm excited. I'm excited for what that entails, and that you guys, if you guys like the VR stream. I don't know what I'm gonna hum now. I've just drawn a blank. Maybe Rocky Horror Picture Show or something. Maybe I'll do that. have a song cover that I still have to upload to YouTube that I promised I would upload, and I still haven't done that. I was thinking of doing a cover of that song. Good job, what, Raze? What did a good job of what good job? And lastly, in our queue, we have a bedtime story request. I could look around and see if I could find one similar to like what we did with the Give a Mouse a Cookie. Yeah, that was when. Yeah, that was for when we did our last charity stream. I was gonna upload a song, and that was during that time in my life when everything got hectic, and I haven't forgotten I'm gonna upload one. I'm hoping to do that soon. That was actually when we were raising money for my cancer center. I got invited to take part in their event, and it was a very successful fundraiser, and I was very, very proud of the community and very happy. Good job humming. You never compliment my humming, so I thought you were saying it about something else. I didn't know. I didn't know you liked my humming. I didn't know you liked my humming. What? What? I feel so validated right now. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you so much, Toxic. Yeah, I would love to do another book. Let's see. I think it's because I hum that one all the time and you've never said good job. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. Thank you. Hi Rubik, hi Ludri. Hi. Aw, thanks Gage. I love humming too, guys. Let's find, oh my gosh. Do you guys want to read? This bedtime story was like a subject of discourse last week. Oh my god, I want like the Brothers Grimm version or something. I don't want these like 5-second stories that are just like, I don't even know if they're generated with like AI or something. They're just like summaries, they're not even bedtime stories. Can we please have one that's written by a real person? I hate the internet. I hate the internet right now. I don't like having to weed out garbage when I'm looking stuff up. Hey Larcade! Hey Larcade, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Hi Larcade. Welcome on in. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Rubik. Okay, I think this might just be for 2-year-olds because it's only a few sentences. It's a very, very short version of this story. Man, you know what I need to find? I hope I still have them. When I was a kid, my mom passed on her old storybooks, like her Brothers Grimm fairy tale storybooks. And they were very thick books, and they were very lengthy stories as well, but they're all like the classic fairy tales, and they're from like the 50s. And I hope that she kept them because they would be so much fun to read from. Because I can't find anything online that isn't extremely short. I wonder if anybody ever scanned those pages and they're online. I'm doing my best here to find a story. But I find that the old ones were great. And they were written like in like they were marketed towards kids, but like the grammar and the writing, it was like at an adult level. What is this one? Can I see another Brothers Grimm story maybe? You have fairy tale book with gold pages, and there's lots of stories. I think this one had gold pages too that I'm thinking of. Okay, here's one that's kind of like. No, I'm not gonna do this one. I might take a second, sorry. No worries, Arcade. You do what you gotta do. Oh no, it was your garbage night and you forgot to take the garbage out. I'm sorry. Do you still have time? Or is it like tomorrow morning your garbage? Or you just forgot to do it last night? What is this version of? What is this? Oh my goodness. That being said, some of the older children's stories are like extremely dark and sad. I'm not gonna say that they're all good. Oh, you're at work already, right? And you can't take out the garbage. I'm so sorry. You must face the wrath of Mrs. Spectre now. I'm sorry, hopefully it won't be too bad. I did that the other week and I had so much garbage by the time the next garbage day rolled around and I had to store it all in my garage. It wasn't a good time. I'm still like with going through all these fairy tales here. I want like a classic fairy tale. I don't want it to be like super long. I think this one might be okay. Oh, I have the European folktale of Puss in Boots. It's written by Charles Perrault. Poor rats. Poor rats. No, the rats are fine. Don't worry. The rats are all good. Don't worry about the rats. Okay, let's read this one. Hopefully it's not too dark or scarring. I don't know. I haven't really read it through. But, okay, I went to great lengths to find a bedtime story. And I found one. Once upon a time, there was a miller who left no more riches to the 3 sons that he had, other than his mill, his ass, and his cat. I'm assuming they mean donkey. The division was soon made. Neither the lawyer nor the attorney was sent for. They would soon have eaten up all the poor property. The eldest had the mill, the second the ass, and the youngest nothing but the cat. The youngest, as we can understand, was quite unhappy at having so poor a share. My brothers, said he, may get their living handsomely enough by joining their stocks together, but for my part, when I have eaten my cat... Wait, what? I must die of hunger? What, you gonna eat the cat? What? The cat, who heard all this without appearing to take any notice, said to him with a grave and serious air, Do not thus afflict yourself, my master. You have nothing else to do but give me a bag and get a pair of boots made for me, that I may scamper through the brambles, and you shall see that you have not so poor a portion in me as you think. Though the cat's master did not think much of what he had said, he had seen him play such cunning tricks to catch rats and mice, hanging himself by the heels or hiding himself in the meal to make believe he was dead, that he did not altogether despair of his helping him in his misery. When the cat had what he asked for, he booted himself up very gallantly, and putting his bag about his neck, he held the strings of it in his two forepaws, and went into a warren where was a great number of rabbits. He put bran and sow thistle into his bag, and stretching out at a length, as if he were dead, he waited for some young rabbits, not yet acquainted with the deceits of the world, to come and rummage his bag for what he had put into it. Scarcely was he settled, but he had what he wanted. A rash and foolish young rabbit jumped into his bag, and Monsieur Puss, immediately drawing close the strings, took him and killed him at once. Proud of his prey, he went with it to the palace and asked to speak with the king. He was shown upstairs into his majesty's apartment, and making a low bow to the king, he said, "I have brought you, sire, a rabbit which my noble lord the master of Carabas has commanded me to present to your majesty from him." "Tell their master that I thank him," said the king, "and I am pleased with his gift." Another time he went and hid himself among some standing corn, still holding his bag open, and when a brace of partridges ran into it, he drew the strings and so caught them both. He then went and made a present of these to the king, as he had done before of the rabbit, which he took in the warren. The king, in like manner, received the partridges with great pleasure and ordered his servants to reward him. I'm sorry, is nobody, in this world, shocked that this cat is talking? The cat continued on for 2 or 3 months thus to carry his majesty, from time to time, some of his master's game. One day, when he knew that the king was to take the air along the riverside with his daughter, the most beautiful princess in the world, he said to his master, "If you will follow my advice, your fortune is made. You have nothing else to do but go and bathe in the river, just at the spot I shall show you, and leave the rest to me." The Marquis of Carabas did what the cat advised him, without knowing what could be the use of doing it. While he was bathing, the king passed by, and the cat cried out with all his might, "Help! Help! My lord the master of Carabas is drowning." At this noise the king put his head out of the coach window, and seeing the cat who had so often brought him game, he commanded his guards to run immediately, with the assistance of his lordship, the Marquis of Carabas. While they were drawing the poor Marquis out of the river, the cat came up to the coach and told the king that while his master was bathing, there came by some rogues who ran off with his clothes. Though he had cried out, "Thieves! Thieves!" several times as loud as he could, the cunning cat had hidden the clothes under a great stone. The king immediately commanded the officers of his wardrobe to run and fetch one of his best suits for the Lord Marquis of Carabas. The king was extremely polite to him, and as the fine clothes he had given him set off his good looks, for he was well made and handsome, the king's daughter found him very much to her liking, and the Marquis had no sooner cast 2 or 3 respectful and somewhat tender glances than she fell in love with him to distraction. The king would have him come into the coach and take part in the airing. The cat, overjoyed to see his plan begin to succeed, marched on before, and meeting with some countrymen who were mowing a meadow, he said to them, "Good people, you who are mowing, if you do not tell the king that the meadow you mow belongs to my lord Marquis of Carabas, you shall be chopped as small as herbs for the pot." "Oh, okay." The king did not fail to ask the mowers to whom the meadow they were mowing belonged. "To my lord, the Marquis of Carabas," answered they all together, for the cat's threat had made them afraid. "You have a good property there," said the king to the Marquis. "You see, sire, this is a meadow which never fails to yield a plentiful harvest every year." The master cat, who went still on before, met with some reapers and said to them, "Good people, you who are reaping, if you do not say that all this corn belongs to the Marquis of Carabas, you shall be chopped as small as herbs for the pot." The king, who passed by a moment after, wished to know whom belonged all the corn that he saw. "To my lord, Marquis of Carabas," replied the reapers, and the king was very well pleased with it, as well as the Marquis, who he congratulated thereupon. The master cat, who went always before, said the same thing to all that he met, and the king was astonished at the vast estates of my lord Marquis of Carabas. Monsieur Puss came at last to Stately Castle. the master of which was an ogre, the richest ever known. For all the lands which the king had then passed through belonged to this castle. The cat who had taken care to inform him who this ogre was and what he could do, asked to speak with him, saying he could not pass or so near his castle without having the honor of paying respects to him. The ogre received him as civilly as an ogre could do and made him sit down. "I have been assured," said the cat, "that you have the gift of being able to change yourself into all sorts of creatures that you have a mind to, and that you can, for example, transform yourself into a lion or elephant and the like." "That is true," answered the ogre roughly, "and to convince you, you shall see me now become a lion." Puss was so terrified at the sight of a lion so near him that he immediately climbed into the gutter, not without much trouble and danger because of his boots, which were of no use at all to him for walking upon the tiles. A little while after, when Puss saw that the ogre had resumed his natural form, he came down, and he owned that he had been very much frightened. "I have moreover been informed," said the cat, "but I know not how to believe it, that you also have the power to take on you the shape of the smallest animals. For example, to change yourself into a rat or a mouse, but I must own to you that I take this to be impossible." "Impossible?" cried the ogre. "You shall see." And at the same time he changed himself into a mouse and began to run about the floor, and Puss no sooner perceived this than he fell upon him and ate him up. Meanwhile the king, who saw as he passed this fine castle of the ogres, had a mind to go into it. Puss, who heard the noise of his majesty's coach coming over the drawbridge, ran out and said to the king, "Your majesty is welcome to this castle of my lord, the Marquis of Carabas." "What? My lord Marquis?" cried the king. "And does this castle also belong to you? There can be nothing finer than this courtyard and all the stately buildings which surround it." "Let us see the interior, if you please." The Marquis gave his hand to the young princess and followed the king, who went first. They passed into the great hall, where they found a magnificent collation, which the ogre had prepared for his friends, who were that very day there to visit him, but dared not to enter, knowing the king was there. His majesty, charmed with the good qualities of my lord of Carabas, as also was his daughter, who had fallen violently in love with him, and seeing the vast estate he possessed, said to him, "It will be owning to ourself only, my lord Marquis, if you are not my son-in-law." The Marquis, with low bows, accepted the honor which his majesty conferred upon him, and forthwith that very same day married the princess. The end. I love how there's no conflict in some of these old fairy tales. Like, nothing goes wrong. They're just like, very good, the cat tricked everybody, and now you're gonna have a great life. When was this? If this was written by Charles Perrault, it was like written like 1696, probably 1690s. I love old fairy tales and the style in which they're written, even though they can be really brutal sometimes too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the follow, Cornix of Great Swamp. Welcome on in. Mwah, 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 mwah. Welcome. Yeah, I was just reading the, like, old Puss in Boots fairy tale, because I just looked it up online. Kind of a short story. Yeah, cats can fix all your problems, so don't eat them. Don't eat them. That's not nice. Let's see what we have. We have ear picks next. Got your mark back for the first light review. 7 out of 10? That's not bad at all. Good job, Zapple. Good job. You're doing amazing. You're doing amazing. overall she liked it, but I just need to get more weaving. And I quote her, "Great job, well written. The format is pretty close. Just need more weaving, comparing, and contrasting a research versus individual research. This is an argument paper. It's a review. So you need to tweak the way it's written a bit." Okay, it sounds like she's given you some good guidelines there to indicate what might have went wrong to where you could get a higher mark. But it sounds like you understood. Yeah, good, solid feedback. Sounds like you understood the bulk of the assignment. You just need to tweak a couple things. Good work. Very, very good. My topic was representing disability in comics and graphic novels. That's a great topic. Explores how modern comics are pushing past old ableist portrayals and instead creating stories that show disabled characters with greater depth and more real-life experience in storytelling, rather than using them as jokes or to be used as background figures in someone else's story. That's amazing, Zapple. Well, what an incredible subject to choose for your lit review. I'm sure your teacher was very impressed too. I would be if I were a professor, which I'm not. I'm not a professor, but I'm still very impressed. I like how sometimes I write Mimikaki and sometimes I write your picks. Like, there's no consistency with that. It's just however I'm feeling. Give me a second here. Gotta check something. I'm so sorry, guys. That was so rude of me. I didn't turn on the fire. Please. Enjoy the fire. it's nice and comforting for you. We have a sniff or redeem next, and then I think I'm gonna take a break. Okay. Okay. Alright, guys, I'm gonna take a quick break and I will be right back. And I will see you guys in a little bit. Be right back. Welcome on in. Hello, Mr. Tacos. Hello, Mr. Tacos. Hello, Anthony. Hey, guys. I have returned. I have returned. Hello. Hello. Hope everybody is still comfy and warm by the fire. Did anyone grab a mug of hot cocoa on their way in? I love hot chocolate. I'm surprised I haven't really drank much hot chocolate. I don't think I've had any since the cold weather has started. I love hot cocoa and marshmallows. Hi, Cerno. Hello. Hello. Welcome back. Thank you. Finally, the rough draft is done. 26 pages and 100 footnotes. Oh my gosh, you are so brave. You are so brave. That's a lot of work. But you did it. You made it through your rough draft. Congratulations. You're doing amazing, Dark Zeus. You got to have some at the office in the mornings. Oh, that's nice. It's a wonderful start to a chilly day. It really is a good night for it. It's freezing here. It snowed the other day. My car was covered in ice this morning. Apparently it's supposed to be a rough winter. It was such a mild winter last year, so I was hoping for the same, but here we are, November 11th, and it's already so cold, and we haven't even started winter yet. Because it didn't even snow until January the one winter, like a couple years ago. So I think I've just set that set a precedent for me. Like, okay, we don't get snow till January now, and then we just have snow for a couple months, and then it's over. I know, we're starting till November now. Oh my god, yeah. Dark Zeus, please go get some food. That happens to me sometimes, and then I wonder why I'm feeling lousy. And it's because I didn't really eat any food all day. Life gets away from you when you're busy, but don't ever forget to eat. Don't ever forget to eat. It's very important. Hi, Sam. Hi, Sam. We got an ara for Sam. Oh, I'll have to change my outfit because I don't know how to toggle the hat on yet without changing the outfit. I still haven't done that. I still haven't preset one where it's just the hat and the pajamas. I need to do that. I've been meaning to do that. Flopsy, thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome. How's it going? Can we get a shout out, please, for Flopsy? Thank you for the raid. How's everybody doing tonight? How was your stream? I hope you had a good one. We're doing some ASMR as well tonight. Hey Arun, I'm doing great. How are you? I'm doing great. Hello Revi. Hello Sam, hello everybody, my name is Violet Spellcraft. I am an ASMR streamer and a wood elf witch that makes potions in her apothecary and hangs out with her rats, and that's pretty much me in a nutshell. Did we get a shout out? Here, let me get it. Let me get it, I got it. There we go. Everybody make sure to go and check out Flopsy and drop a follow over there. Thank you again so much for the raid. Hope you had a lovely, lovely stream. And if you need to go and get some rest, please do. Please go get some rest. Or go and have something to eat or drink. Go make a nice hot cocoa. Curl up by the fire. Your name is Mike, and you're a dog. It's getting kind of warm in here again. I turned on my space heater and I'm immediately warm. Immediately warm. We have an Ara redeem for Sam. I don't know why I always like clear my throat. I think it's just become a part of the redeem. Ara ara. Ara ara. Ara ara. You got any love potions? I don't believe in love potions. I don't believe in love potions, but I can give you a potion that will help attract people into your realm that share your interests and that you have like interests with. I wouldn't want anybody to make me fall in love against my will. So I wouldn't do that to somebody else. But you can always use a potion maybe to help make it a little easier. But without messing with anyone's free will. Maybe potions of great inheritance, but be warned, only drink if you have wealthy relatives that you don't care for. Oh no. Oh no, that's dark. Ugh. Yeah, like a confidence potion. Like a confidence potion, that would be cool. A potion to boost charisma. To boost charisma. Oh my goodness, I have a friend, and she's going on like sometime this month she's going on like a it's like a game show. It's not like a televised game show, but it's like this social experiment where it's like Love is Blind, but it's like with a group of people, and you had to apply to join, and my friend got accepted into it, and so now she has to go to this event where it's like all blind dates. Like you put on a blindfold and then you talk to people for like 15 minutes that are also blindfolded, and I think they give each of you like a flag or a light or something to like hold up if you're feeling the vibe of the other person. And if both people match, they make note of that, and then they'll like email you like who your matches were. And she's so freaked out, and I'm like, this sounds like such a cool way to get out and meet people. that's really cool. It's like you get to do Love is Blind without having to be on TV and having people commenting on you and making fun of you in like vulnerable moments. But you get to kind of have that experience where, you know, looks aren't a part of the equation. And then, yeah, later on, after you've have your matches, they'll like let you know later through email. I think it's just so that there aren't any awkward situations where you're forced to come face to face with that person at the same night of the event. I don't know. It's so that like you can, if both people like are still feeling it afterwards, they can choose to meet up and they get their info. But you only get the info and the photo of people that you matched with, I guess. And then you can like arrange a date. Or you can choose to not share your photo and then have like a blind reveal, but I guess everybody's different. But I actually saw the event and I was like, dude, you should sign up for this. This would be so cool for you to try. And then she's like, okay, whatever. But not thinking they'd pick her, and they picked her. And she's so excited, and I'm just like, I love, I don't know, I love being involved in my friends' lives. So I'm just really excited to hear about it and how it goes. Because I think that's just such a cool concept to get to do that. Because like there's a lot of speed dating events and things that you can do. But to have like a blind dating one, I think is just extra interesting. In this one game universe, a relatively more realistic medieval RPG, there's a love potion in existence where the user attracts people. Let's just say when one of the characters drank the potion, the effects were not as intended. Oh no, I'm scared to ask. Yeah, you never know, like find out if, look up like speed dating events in your area. Sometimes they do fun things like that. But that's what I always tell my friends who are single but they don't want to use the apps. I'm like, go to speed dating events because it's going to be other people who are wanting to put themselves out there and also probably have a shared disgust of the apps. So you can at the very least bond over that. And who knows, maybe you'll meet somebody who's like-minded. I used to be in a Discord server that was dating oriented and they would do speed dating events periodically. They were fun. I think it's like a nice low pressure environment. You only have to spend like 15 minutes with each person, see if you like vibe with them or not, then meet another person, and there isn't really like any pressure or obligation. And it's much nicer than just like being ghosted on your phone. Because no one likes that. And you get to talk to people who are wanting to get out and chat. Speed dating kind of like speed runs in the games. No, I don't know. I don't know if I'd put it that way. I mean, I guess it's a way to meet like a whole crowd of individuals, like a whole group in one night, and try to find somebody who clicks with you, instead of just going on one date at a time. But you need a lot more than 15 minutes to actually get to know somebody, though. But hopefully in those 15 minutes you can at least find out if you have similar interests and ask the important questions. People would sign up for the speed dating events and they had a bot that would randomly pair up people in voice channels for a few minutes and then shuffle everyone up at the end of that time. That's really cute. I like that. That's a creative way of meeting new people. I never ended up dating anyone, but I have someone I've been close friends with for years now that I met through one of those speed dating events. Oh, I'm glad you got a good story out of it. You got a good experience and made a friend. I think that happens at a lot of these kinds of events too, is people just like, maybe they don't have a romantic interest, but they're like, oh hey, you like the same band as me. Or you have like a hobby that I also enjoy, and then maybe they just become friends over that. And that's cool too. It's a way to try and be a little bit more extroverted, I guess. And get out there instead of being on your phone or computer. I'm trying to be more extroverted, but it's so hard. I suck at making friends. I'm terrible. I'm so quiet. I go to like all sorts of, I try to go to events and things with my friends, but I'm always so shy. I'm like, this is cool, but I don't want to talk to people I don't know. Because I don't know what to say. But imagine having 2 interests at one event at the end or more. Yeah, that could get complicated. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know. But I mean, life's out there. Life's waiting for you. Take chances. Do new things. Board game events are how I meet folks nowadays. The table talk always brings on interesting parts of folks out. I love that you have that sense of community with your board game interest. We need to do another one in the Discord. That was fun. I liked the one that you hosted the last time. I'm new to ASMR. Can you give me my first experience? Well, welcome. Welcome to the ASMR community. It's good to have you here. I would just say stick around and hang out and see what happens. Would you rather hug a raccoon or a baby bear? I don't know. Maybe a baby bear. It could be cute. Quiet is nice when there's at least a routine or just like hobbies and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we can do a poll. We can do a poll about the board games. Sounds good. Sounds good. Can you tell me what it's about? Oh gosh, I feel like ASMR has expanded so much since it first showed up on the internet. To be honest, it's like this tingly feeling that you get in the back of your neck or the top of your head. For some people, they don't feel it at all, and it's more so like just a feeling of being really relaxed. And some people trigger that feeling by watching videos that are more focused on like personal attention. Some people tend to like the old school, like more unintentional ASMR, like when you're watching a video where somebody's maybe like helping somebody with something like a doctor's appointment or a massage or something, and their intent isn't to be relaxing, but they're just giving off that vibe. Like me, I like to watch massage videos and chiropractor videos. I think that's just because I have a bad back and I'm able to imagine having that done to me, and so it helps me to fall asleep. But it's so different for everybody now. I agree, old ASMR was so peak. Old ASMR is like so peak. I started getting into the ASMR community in like 2012. I want to say 2012. And it was so different. And a lot of the time it was like unintentional videos, but there were also a lot of good creators out there who made, you know, like these low quality videos that were nice because they were low quality, and they didn't have as like high of a production budget as the ones we have now. But to each their own, right? I should show like make a list of like my favorite ASMR videos that I watch over and over. I wonder how many people would be surprised by some of them. Hi Saluna, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Oh yeah, it's also advised to be wearing headphones or earbuds, because some people will use, like, I'm using a binaural microphone, right? So That means that I can talk in your left ear, and then I can talk in your right ear. Not everybody uses those microphones, but they become pretty popularized for ASMR. Yes, oh my gosh, so if, Ephemeral Rift was one of my favorites back in the day. I haven't watched him recently, and somebody told me that, I don't know, like, does he still make videos? I don't know. Apparently he got kind of controversial, like he's changed a lot. I don't actually really know much. But I really liked him, and I hope he's doing well. I'm not really filled in on, like, what happened with him. Exactly. Like, he got, like, a little, like, concerning, or people were, like, concerned by some of the content he was making. Like, maybe there's some mental health stuff going on, I'm not sure. But I haven't watched any of his new videos. I really hope he's doing good. Because he was great. He was so great. Who else was there? There were so many. There were so many. There was this lady, oh my god. She would do massage videos, and her videos were like from 2010 or something. And her name was Lita. And I loved her videos. I loved Lita's videos. They were what I would listen to fall asleep every night. Gentle Whispering ASMR is one of the biggest names, and I've been watching her since she started. Heather Feather was another good one. I liked Heather Feather. That was such a long time ago, oh my goodness. Quite a few that have been doing it for a while, or did do it for a while. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you so much for the follow. Mwah. 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 Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I always felt like Bob Ross's Joy of Painting had ASMR vibes. It definitely did. I would listen to Bob Ross to relax all the time. Thank you for mentioning Bob Ross. Hi, Lurking Yoshi. Hi, Lurking Yoshi. Hello. Yeah, he started expressing more controversial political views rather than just making satirical stuff. Okay. That makes sense. It stopped being like about the ASMR videos and more like politics. Maybe that's why people were saying those things. Mystical ASMR was a good one too, so she streams now on Twitch and doesn't do ASMR anymore though. I don't remember Mystical ASMR. I know some people did switch to Twitch. Let's see, what do I have now? I have a fortune cookie. For gore. Mystical is a smaller ASMR channel, but your content reminds me of hers. Stuff like soft background music. Oh, cool. Yeah, I love having background music in like live ASMR videos and streams. I always like it without like background sounds. It feels weird to me, like I have to have something in the background. Maybe. No, I never made any face cam ASMR content. I wasn't like a YouTube ASMR artist that just suddenly decided to become a VTuber. Alright. So fortune cookie next for Gore. Bob Ross is the father of ASMR. I am very much on the Bob Ross train for life. Alright, we're gonna do a fortune cookie. I'm starting to run low. I have like 2 left, guys. Alright, Gore, your fortune cookie says, you are sociable and entertaining. You are sociable and entertaining. And in French, that is, vous êtes sociable, sociable et amusante. Vous êtes sociable et amusante. And your numbers are 1, 9, 10, 24, 32, and 38. 1, 9, 10, 24, 32, and 48. 9, 10, 24, 32, 38. Thank you for the follow, Ghost. Thank you for following. Thank you. Mwah. 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 Hi, Ismi. Is that actually what Rick Astley says in the song? A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. I never actually knew that line. I had no idea what he said in the song. I always just kind of muffle that part. What I'm thinking of. Thank you for unlocking that part of the song that I didn't know, but also just never bothered to look up. Yo, Gore, oh my god, thank you so much for the new sub. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. Wow, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're enjoying the content, the stream, the apothecary, the rats. Let me know if you have a request, an ASMR request, okay? It is thinking of? Okay. Rat. Hey Silently. Hey McBuddy. Hello friends. We have a go F yourself redeem for Aiden. Aiden, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, Aiden. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, with the new facial, like improved facial tracking in VBridger, I look like extra mean when I do that redeem now. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you for the hydrate too. Thank you, Yar. Rats are so cute. Do you have any IRL? I don't. I do not. I have 2 cats, so my house is pretty uncompatible with rats at the moment. Pretty uncompatible with rats. Let's do... We have kisses next for Johnny. I need one named Pipsqueak. Let's do some kisses for Johnny. Mwah. 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 Oops. Hey, Rosie. Hi, Rosie. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for the follow, LTC. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. If I had a nickel for every pro rat streamer I follow, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happens ways. Hey, rats are pretty popular. We love rats here. We love rats in this house. Let's do a good boy for Rosie. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta check something here. Oh my goodness, more raiders. Elsie, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my gosh. Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Orion. Hi, Orion. Hi, Elsie. Hi, Pyro. Hi, Toby. Ooh. Hi. Hi, John. Welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh, fancy seeing you here, Orion. How's everybody doing? How was your stream, Elsie? I hope it was lovely. Thank you for bringing the lights over to brighten our day. Let me get you a shout out. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hope you had an absolutely lovely stream. Thank you so much for choosing us for a raid tonight. You brighten our day. Or in this case, aren't it? It is midnight here. It's almost morning, I guess if you count that. was good. I'll have to raid and run to unwind before bed. And good luck on Python. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. I hope you have a good evening, okay? You take care. And guys, make sure to go and check out Elsie if you have not already. And if you're new here, if you just flew in, my name is Violet. I am an ASMR streamer. I love rats. And I love ASMR. And I'm a wood elf witch. And I hope you enjoy your stay. Hey, Mexican Jungle, thank you so much for the new follow. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Of course, of course. So we have a good, yeah, we're doing a good boy for Rosie now. Good boy. Good boy, Rosie. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Rosie. Good boy. 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 Good boy, Rosie. Good boy. 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 And then I think we have tapping next for Johnny. Ooh. think of it, I might start a poll for tonight or in the morning to be able to give more options and stuff before the holidays. Yeah, well, let's do that. Let's do that so we can plan ahead. Hey, Sparrows, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you so much for the hydrate. We're gonna do... What do we have next? We have a typing redeem for Soluna. Let's do the typing. Typey type redeem. Next we've got an Aura for Sparrows. Ara ara. Ara ara. Ara ara. Alright, we've got earrubs next for Cage. actually, okay, I just got a message for something that I have to take care of, and I don't want to end right now, and I think I can probably take care of it in like 5 minutes. So is it cool if I BRB? Thank you for the follow, Joshua. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'll BRB, and if I can't be down in 5 minutes, then I'll let you guys know if we gotta end or not. Oops, I'm not on the screen. My face is moving. Okay, there we go. Okay, unfortunately, the thing I have to take care of is gonna take more than 5 minutes. So I feel like I should probably end here. Cage, I will rain check your ear-up redeem for next time. Please remind me, next time we do ASMR. But yeah, I'm sorry, I wanted to stay later. I really wanted to stay later, but I have to deal with something unexpected. Sorry guys. Thank you so much for being here and for spending time tonight. I'm gonna be back tomorrow at the same time. Actually, we're starting at 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. And we're doing a fun nostalgia stream where we're gonna be playing Club Penguin, playing the mini games and just laughing and having fun. So that should be interesting. I'm looking very forward to it. Yeah, who's online right now? Who should we raid, Zapple? You decide. You decide where we go tonight, Zapple. Let's see. Who is on? Okay, let's go visit Kama. Sounds good. Oh, there we go. Alright guys, I'll see you again tomorrow. Grab a rat, grab a raid message. And thank you again for a wonderful, wonderful stream. I'll see you guys really soon, okay? Have a great night. Take care. Lots and lots of love.